What? No. Cause I'm doing something. Mind your business. No. Can you leave? No. Sincere. No. Yo, can you get out? Thank you. You still didn't leave. Sincere. Anyway. Hey, YouTube! It's your girl T. Wait, hold up, yo, because I got my glasses on. I'm tripping. Anyway, because it's your girl T. And I'm back with another video or whatever. So, today, as you can see, is the title. This is my surviving college first semester experience, first semester at a community college experience period video. Okay, so I'm going to get into all that, why I've been going for so long, what happened, like all of that. I'm going to fill y'all in on all of that. But before I get into it, I need you to like, subscribe, and comment on this video right now. I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes. So good. I'm still waiting for y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all done? Okay. Now let's jump into this baby, okay? So, dang, I was looking for something to snack on. Anyway, let's just jump into this video. Okay, so, if you guys don't know, my major is communications. I want to be a media personality. So that means basically I want to have like my own TV show or my own radio show. And I also want to do acting. So those are the main two things. I want to act and I want to be a media personality. I want to be all on your screens. Okay. That's just where I want to be. That's my passion. And every time I tell somebody that, they like, yo, I could really see you doing it. Yo, I won the award in school for most likely to be on TV. Like, I'm telling you, like, that's me. That's Trinity. That's where I'm supposed to be. On the lights, the camera, and the action. Okay? That's where I'm meant to be. Nowhere else. That's it. So, like I said, I'm majoring in communications. So, I wanted, my #1 school was Howard University, y'all. I went and visited Howard in the summer of my senior year, and I fell in love, and I was like, this is where I'm meant to be. Like, this is where I have to be. But unfortunately, I didn't get in, which is understandable. I really didn't care about my grades until 11th grade when I realized I needed a good GPA to get into colleges. Like, I wasn't, like, my first 2 years of high school, I was BSing. Like, I didn't really care. As long as I passed and went to the next grade, I didn't really care. But in the long run, that messed me up. And if you're currently in high school now, I would say your GPA is really important. Like, make sure you keep your GPA up so you can get into schools that you want to, instead of having to downgrade and go to schools you don't want to because you couldn't get in because of your GPA. So, like I said, I didn't get into Howard. My GPA wasn't high enough. So, I was just scrambling trying to find a college to go to. And, yo, when I tell y'all, community was never an option for me. Like, when I tell you, I'm like, I'm not going to community. Like, that's the bottom of the bottom. Like, whenever the guy from community would come talk to my school, I'd be like, I don't know why he here. Like, ain't nobody going to community, that bum school. But when you mature more, you realize that community is not that bad, and basically the same classes you would be taking at a 4-year were where you could be paying $24,000 a semester, you could also be taking those classes at community for free, the same exact classes. So like I said, community was at the bottom. So because I didn't get into Howard, I was trying to find any and every college to go to, and I got into like 10 universities, but none of them were Howard. And like when I was trying to like, okay, I'm gonna go to this school, I'll be like, wait, is this even good for my major? Because yeah, the college might have my major, but if there's no opportunities in that major at that college, there's no point, because I'm basically going to get a degree in that major at that college, but then I'm gonna end up with no job if they don't have any opportunities. And also, if they don't have anybody on that campus that I can network with to make opportunities. So I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and waste money going to a college where it's not going to benefit me. And the only college that I know that would benefit me in communications, that has prime examples of successful people coming out of their school of communications, is Howard University. And I also wanted to go to a HBCU because my entire life I went to a predominantly white school, and I always felt like I was missing that connection. And I always saw that like on social media and stuff, like kids going to like an all black high school or college, and like I always wanted that. And then like in a predominantly white school that I went to, I always felt like, well, like when I was younger, I always felt like, how can I say it? Like I was one of the few only black kids in my grade, and it was, I always felt like the eyeball out. Like I just never felt like I was meant to be there. So then I'm like, and then my parents wouldn't let me change my school. So I'm like, okay, when it comes to college, that's gonna be my decision, and I want to go to an HBCU. So that's why I wanted to go to HBCU so bad. So I got into Hampton, I got into Delft State, I got into Lincoln, I got into Bowie, I think that's what it's called, whatever. I got into Morgan State, I got into all these other schools, but none of them were Howard. And like I said, I didn't want to waste my my money. So I was like, F it, I'm not going to college. I'm just going to be a flight attendant. That's what I said to my mom. I was like, listen, I get that, because that's another passion of mine. I like traveling. So I'm like, boom, I'm just going to travel the world. That's it. That's all. But then I don't know why I changed my mind, but for some reason I changed my mind, and I'm like, you're not about to give up on your dream. Like, you're not about to do that. You just going to go to community. You're going to start off at community. No, I'm lying. I know why I changed my mind. So that was another factor, me telling me I'm not going to give up. But my mother knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who was on the board at Howard, and I was talking to her, and she knew how much I wanted to get in. So she was like, why don't you just start off at community? Now I know, because she knew I didn't want to go. She was like, I know you don't want to start off, and I know that that's a big issue for you, but if you think about it, the same classes you will be taking here, you could take a community for free. You would get to stay at home, so you could work, and you could also stack your money. Because if you guys don't know, Howard is very expensive. So I was like, oh my god, community. But I'm like, at the same time, like, Howard is your dream. Like, that's where you want to go. Like, when I stepped on campus, y'all, I knew I was meant to be there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go to community, like, F it, whatever. So when I took my placement test, oh my god, y'all, my arm is itching. Hold on. So when I took my placement test at community, I scored college level English, but I didn't score college level math. So I started off taking 12 credits this semester. So I took 4 classes, and 2 of them were English, 1 was a computer, and 1 was the math. Now, the math placement I scored 3.016. Now, the math, my bra out, I don't know. For the math at CCP, it goes 016, which is the bottom, 017, and 018. Now, when I took my placement test the first time, I scored 016, so I was at the bottom math-wise. And then I got an email from one of the advisors stating how there's a brush-up course you can take in the summertime to retake your math placement. So I did the math brush-up, and on the second time I took the placement test, I scored a 017. Now, I still have to take the 017 pre-college math course before I can take the 018. So I'm gonna get into that later, but basically I wouldn't say I effed myself up, because if I took that class this semester, I wouldn't have passed. But anyway, in the beginning, I was taking the math. I was taking the math, the 2 Englishes, and the computer. But when I went to my math class, my professor was Asian, and I couldn't understand what he was saying. And I knew that if I stayed in this class, I wasn't going to pass, because I couldn't understand what he was saying. And also, in my opinion, he was very unorganized. And if I'm learning math, I needed to be very organized so I could understand. So I dropped that class, and I was talking to an advisor, and she told me that if I dropped that class without replacing it, that I was going to get charged because the semester already started. So I went into my degree path, and I don't know if other colleges had that also in their accounts, but in CCP's account, there's a my degree path link, and you click on it, and it shows you the classes you need to graduate. So I looked at those classes that I needed, and I just picked a random one, and I picked sociology, and luckily they had 1 spot left in that class, but the only thing, it was at 8 a.m. So I'm like, oh my god, I gotta take this 8 a.m. class. Like, I cannot do this. Like, and I heard the stories from college graduates telling freshmen, incoming freshmen, not to take 8 a.m.s. They kept saying it, not to take 8 a.m.s. Like, you may be used to waking up early, but do not take 8 a.m.s. And me, I'm not thinking. I'm just like, good, I could drop this class. I'll take the sociology, 8 a.m. That's cool, fine, boom. And then after waking up multiple times early in the morning to make that 8 a.m., it started to affect you, and you like, damn, now I know why they say don't take that 8 a.m. because it just drains you for the rest of the day. Like, you waking up so early, and then you still got all these other classes left. It literally takes all your energy. So I had to take the sociology class. So my sociology was at 8. It ended at 9. Then my next class wasn't until 11:30, so I would just chill on campus in the cafe, or I would just chill in the Bonnell building. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but basically in between that long period, I would just chill by myself and watch Netflix or anything on my phone, go on Instagram, or I'll most likely walk to Dunkin' Donuts, get something to eat, and then just come back to campus. But my English class was at 11:30. Then I had another English class right after that one ended, and then my last class was at 3 o'clock and it ended at 5. So my days from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday started at 8 a.m. and ended at 5. All that time I'm at school. And then I thought me only going to school 3 days a week would, like, I guess be better. But then you realize that on those days off that you don't have school, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're doing your work. You're doing your work for those classes. So, like, time management is really big in college, y'all. Like, that's so important. Like, you really have to time manage everything. So you get your work done on time. And also, I worked on the weekend, so I really didn't have time for myself. So that's when the YouTube came in, where I didn't have time to do YouTube. Now, yes, I feel like I made an excuse. Yes, I did get out of class at 5 o'clock. I could have recorded a video and posted it by Tuesday or Thursday whenever I got out of school. But y'all, I was just, I don't know. I just gave up. I guess not gave up, but I didn't have the motivation to do it anymore because I was so focused on getting my grades right. Like, I really wanted good grades this semester, and I wanted to prove that to myself. And yo, I ended the semester with a 3.6 GPA. Okay, congratulations to me. Anyway, so yeah, let me see what else. I talked about that. Oh, okay, so I only made one friend. Now, I know I was saying, like, when I start this semester, I'm gonna make all these friends. Yo, I only made one friend. I promise you that. And the only reason we met is because on that day, it's like the day where they bring in all the freshmen to, like, get you hyped for the semester and all that, whatever. That day, I went to the whatever, I can't remember what the day is called anyway, but they separated us by birthdays. And it was like we was all in circles, and but like once we got into the birthday group, they wanted us to go by days, like whoever was the first right here and all the way to the end of the month. So I said my birthday is the 1st, and then the boy next to me tapped my shoulder and he was like, oh, the girl next to me is on the 1st too. So I looked at her and she looked at me, and I was like, I'm born on the 1st, and she was like, I'm born on the 1st too. And we was just so hyped. Her name is Susie, by the way, yo. But like we was so excited, like, yo, like I'm gonna insert a clip of her, me and her, the first week of school. I'm gonna insert it. Hey guys, I forgot the vlog when I got here, but I finished my first class, but I think I'm gonna drop it because I couldn't understand what the teacher was saying, so I'm probably gonna do that when I get home. But I'm with my birthday twin, Susie.
Hey, oh my god. Hi, Trinity YouTube.
You see how clear it is?
Yes.
But yo, like we really hit it off the bat, and we became so close because I don't know if it's because we're born on the same day, but yo, we have so much in common. It makes no sense, like literally no sense at all that we have that much in common. Like, but that's the only friend I made. I'm going to try to meet new people this semester because yo, I had so many friendships, and like I got effed over by every single last one of them. And I really, like, I be saying how like I don't need no friends. Don't get it twisted. I don't need friends. I do a lot of things by myself, but it's nice to have that support. But I'm really just like, I don't be having time for the fakeness and the jealousy, envy, and all that. So like, and females are very devious, and I just don't be having the time. So that's why I don't be trying to make new friendships. But I mean, it would be nice. I don't know, it depends on who I meet. I don't know, I'm gonna try. And also, I didn't really join any clubs, and I didn't do any activities this semester because I was so focused on getting good grades. And also I wanted to get a feel of how college was. So I'm going to join an organization or try to start my own this upcoming semester. I'm not going to tell y'all the plans, but it's going to be on my YouTube page. But I got some things coming. If they don't have a club for that, I'm going to try to make my own, or I'm just going to do it myself. But I have some things coming up, some ideas. That concludes this video. I will be sure I can't promise that I will post another video before 2020 begins, but I'm telling y'all, I am going to be, I don't even care if I'm losing sleep, I'm going to be posting more on YouTube. I am going to be posting more on YouTube, y'all. Okay. And another reason why I wasn't posting videos is because like I be feeling like my hair, my nails, my makeup, everything gotta be done to go on here. But like at this point, like you just gonna get the real Trinity. Like this is what you're going to be getting, because if I wait until I have all 3 of those things done, I'm never going to record, because I never have everything done at the same time. Like it's always my hair and my nails done, or my hair and my makeup done but my nails not done. They're never all done at the same time, and if they do, I never got the energy to record. So basically y'all just gonna be getting this Trinity. Okay, so I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, and if I don't see y'all before 2020 begins, happy holidays and happy new year. Love you guys. Bye.